Welcome to Quiz Time. I'm your quiz master, Sean, and I've got questions for you. 100 of them. General knowledge. Could be anything. So let's have some fun. How many time zones does France have? 1, 6, or 12? France has 12 time zones. How much does Mount Everest grow each year? 1 centimeter, 2 millimeters, or 2 centimeters per year? Mount Everest gets 2 millimeters taller every year. What was the longest war with no casualties? Was it the 335 Years' War, the 30 Years' War, or the 100 Years' War? Which one had more casualties? And that was the 335 Years' War. What did ancient Egyptians use to cure toothaches? Was it crushed lotus leaves, grounded insects mixed with honey, or dead mice? None of them sound appealing. But hey, if it's not disgusting, it doesn't work, right? They use dead mice. What country first cultivated plums? Was it Japan? Was it India? Or was it China that first cultivated plums? And that country was China. Why was Beatrix Potter rejected by her publisher? Was it she insisted on using only green ink? Her stories were all poems and not prose? Or was it because of the childlike format? She got rejected because of the childlike format. So dumb. How many words did Dr. Seuss use to write Green Eggs and Ham? 200 words, 100 words, or did he only use 50 words? Dr. Seuss only used 50 words to write Green Eggs and Ham. How many words in Gatsby don't have the letter E? 59,000, 40,000, or 50,000 words that do not have the letter E? 50,000 words in Gatsby don't have the letter E. How many times was Alfred Hitchcock nominated for Best Director? 5 times, 3 times, or 7 times? Alfred Hitchcock was nominated for Best Director 5 times. How many days did it take to film the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy? Did it take 245 days, 300 days, or 438 days? That's a long time to be working on a movie. 438 days. When did the song Happy Birthday enter the public domain? 1935, 1999, or was it 2016? Hey, wait, that's in the public domain now? In 2016, anybody could sing it without paying royalties. What couldn't Jimi Hendrix do? Could he not read music? Could he not play guitar, or could he not sing? Well, that's silly. We know he can play guitar and sing, right? That only leaves reading music. They couldn't read music. They didn't need to. Why must polo players be right-handed? The horse run clockwise only? The mallets are designed for left hand only? Or to prevent incidents with horses and other riders? To prevent incidents with horses and other riders, you must be right-handed. Where was volleyball invented? Was it invented in London, the UK, Tokyo, Japan, or Holyoke, Massachusetts? Volleyball was invented in Holyoke, Massachusetts. How many paintings did Bob Ross paint? 10,000, 25,000, or 30,000 paintings? He was busy. Bob Ross painted 30,000 paintings. That's a lot. What is the figure in the scream painting reacting to? A scream throughout nature, something scary, or a death? It is reacting to a scream throughout nature. What is the official state animal of Alaska? Is it the elk? Is it the moose? Or is it the bear? The official state animal of Alaska is the moose. Why was the QWERTY keyboard designed? Was it to make typing faster, to slow typists down, or to prevent jams on the manual typewriter? That would be to prevent jams. What type of fruit are bananas? Are they berries? Are they stone? Or are they citrus? Bananas are actually a berry. Seeds are inside. Why isn't white chocolate technically chocolate? Is it because it's got too much sugar? Is it because it's made with vanilla? Or it doesn't use cocoa solids? White chocolate doesn't use cocoa solids. Who voices Joker in Batman, Arkham City? Is it Kevin Conroy, Troy Baker, or Mark Hamill? The Joker is voiced by Mark Hamill. Hello, bats! What video game from this list is exhibited in the MoMA? Donkey Kong, GTA, or Super Mario Brothers? And that would be Super Mario Brothers. How many times its body length can a flea jump? About 30 times? About 500 times? Or about 100 times the length of its body? A flea can jump about 100 times its body length. How many times deadlier is pufferfish toxin than cyanide? 500 times, 1,200 times, or 1,000 times deadlier than cyanide? And they look so cute too. 1,200 times more powerful than cyanide. Where does the word hooligan come from? Is that a British slang term, a French expression, or is that an Irish surname? The word hooligan is an Irish surname. What does paku paku mean in Japanese? Is that a type of dance, a traditional greeting, or the sound of eating or chewing? Paku paku is the sound of eating or chewing. What do Japanese trains do if the train runs more than 5 minutes late? Do they shut down? Do they delay certificates? Or does everybody get a free ride? Well, if they're that late, they get delay certificates or something. How many countries don't have a single river? Between 17 to 20 countries? Between 5 and 10 countries? Or are there between 30 and 34 countries that don't have even a single river? Between 17 and 20. And now I want to go look it up. Who created All in the Family? Was it Rob Reiner, Carol O'Connor, or was that created by Norman Lear? All in the Family was created by Norman Lear. How much did the video game Halo make in its first week? Over 500 mil? Over 800 mil? Or over 300 mil? Halo made over 300 million in its first week. What game was used for the Hong Kong democracy protest during COVID-19? Was it Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, or was it Persona? It was Animal Crossing. How many cents can the human nose remember? Around 70,000, around 50,000 cents, or around 30,000 cents? Human nose can remember around 50,000 different cents. Why does the brain feel no pain? Because it takes too much time to reach the brain? There's no memory room? Or there are no pain receptors in the brain? In fact, there are no pain receptors in the brain. What happens in every Fight Club scene? Coca-Cola? Candy? What appears in every Fight Club scene? Coca-Cola, a candy bar, or a Starbucks coffee cup? A Starbucks coffee cup appears in every Fight Club scene. What two Spielberg movies started from the same script? Was it E.T. and Poltergeist? Was it Jurassic Park and E.T.? Or was it Poltergeist and Jurassic Park? Those are all interesting combinations. E.T. and Poltergeist. When was the dollar sign first used? Was it in 1856, 1797, or was it 1899 when we first started using the dollar sign? It was in 1797. Why was the U.S. Secret Service founded? Was it to combat counterfeiting? Was it to protect the president? Or was it to keep Washington, D.C. safe? It was founded to combat counterfeiting, and it's still what they do. What airport has the most expensive taxi ride? Is it the Narita International Airport? Is it JFK in New York? Or Thailand's Suvarnabhumi Airport? Most expensive taxi ride is at the Narita International Airport. What did the Parisians originally say about the Eiffel Tower? Did they say, "That's useless"? Did they say, "Ew, how strange"? Or, "It was amazing"? The Parisians said, "That thing's useless." Not true, it makes a great radio antenna. How many species are there on Earth? 9.6 billion, 8.7 million, or 6.7 million species of stuff on Earth? Animals? 8.7 million species. How much does a blue whale's tongue weigh? 3 to 4 tons, 8 to 9 tons, or 5 to 6 tons? No matter how you look at it, that's one big tongue. Tongue weighs 3 to 4 tons. Yeesh. What is the largest moth? Is it the white witch moth, the Hercules moth, or the Atlas moth? The largest moth is the Hercules moth. Why did Japan run out of yen in 1978? Was it a market crash? They didn't run out of yen? Or space invaders? They didn't run out of yen in 1978. Just a myth. What country has more pyramids than Egypt? Sudan, Qatar, or Saudi Arabia? The country with more pyramids than Egypt. Of those three anyway, Sudan has more pyramids. How many feet from a trash can are you always from in Disneyland? Within 40 feet? Within 30 feet? Or are you always within 20 feet of a trash can at Disneyland? You are always within 30 feet of a trash can at Disneyland. What is the oldest currency still in use? Is it the yen, the peso, or the British pound? The oldest currency still in use is the British pound. How long can coins last? Will they last 50 years, 30 years, or 20 years? On average. On average, coins last about 30 years. How was Mia's overdose in Pulp Fiction filmed? Backwards, in one day, or over a month? It was filmed backwards. What is Michael Myers masked from? Captain Kirk, Jason, or a hockey mask? Michael Myers' mask is Captain Kirk. What can fetal cells do for the mother? Can they repair tissue? Can they make skin clear? Or do they cause bruises? Fetal cells can repair tissue for the mother. How many times stronger is bone than concrete? 5 times stronger, 4 times stronger, or 3 times stronger than concrete? Hey, wait a minute. Bones are stronger than concrete? They are, about 4 times stronger. Why did The Witcher author sue? For royalty payments, for plagiarism, or to get the rights back? The Witcher author sued for royalty payments. That's right, you gotta pay the author. What was the first FIFA game to let you play goalkeeper? FIFA 6, FIFA 9, or FIFA 11? The first FIFA game to let you play goalkeeper was FIFA 11. How many years is Ethiopia behind? 4 to 6 years, 10 to 14, or 7 to 8 years behind? 7 to 8 years behind. I gotta look that up. What country classified beer as alcoholic in 2011? Brazil, Korea, or Russia? Because apparently they didn't consider it alcoholic before that. It was Russia. Why was Pac-Man renamed? Were they afraid of vandalism? Did they run into copyright issues? Or they had a change of heart? Pac-Man was renamed because they were afraid of vandalism. How many people learned Klingon on Duolingo? 300,000 people, 504,000 people, or 408,000 people? And wait, I can learn Klingon on Duolingo? 408,000. Not just French? Why does the horned lizard shoot from its eyes? What does a horned lizard shoot from its eyes? Ink, water, or blood? They shoot blood from their eyes. If I did that, it would be a bad thing. What will vampire bats sometimes do for their friends? Will they share their blood meals? Will they hunt together? Or will they groom each other? Vampire bats will sometimes share blood meals. because the family that eats together stays together. What is the most common tree in South America? Is the Chile pine, yoke tree, or the cabbage palm? The most common tree in South America is the cabbage palm. How many freckles did Howdy Doody have? 51 freckles, 48 freckles, or 50 freckles? And more importantly, who is curious enough to count? Howdy Doody had 48 freckles. What sitcom did Jackie Gleason star in? Was it the Andy Griffith Show, I Love Lucy, or The Honeymooners? Jackie Gleason was the star of The Honeymooners. One of these days. What family of flowers do apples belong to? The Liliaceae, the Rosaceae, or the Asteraceae? Apple blossoms belong to the Rosaceae. What is the most stolen food in the world? Do people steal meat more than anything else? Cheese? Or do they steal chocolate more than any other food in the world? Cheese. You were thinking chocolate, but it's cheese. Where did the 404 not found error originate? Was it CERN, MIT, or Stanford? The 404 not found error. That originated at CERN. Until what year were domain names free? Was it 1999, 1995, or 1996? Domain names were free up until 1995. How many YouTube videos did the Lego Movie animators watch? 60? Over 1,000? Or over 100 videos? They watched over 1,000 YouTube videos. Eesh. Why were James Joyce's letters to his wife so shocking to historians? Because they were about politics? Because they were vulgar? Or they were about religion? What did historians find shocking about James Joyce's letters? They were vulgar. Who invented volleyball? Was it William Somerset Maugham? Was it William George Morgan? Or was it James Naismith? The inventor of volleyball was William George Morgan. What did Frida Kahlo intentionally exaggerate? Her eyebrows, her hands, or her walk? Frida Kahlo intentionally exaggerated her eyebrows. How many years does it take to play the longest piano composition? 466, 512, or 639? I'm guessing that's a piece by John Cage. 639. What is the only instrument played without touching it? Is it the flute, the theremin, or is it the harp? It's the theremin. How many times did the "Here's Johnny" scene in The Shining take to film? Over 140 times? Over 60 times? Or over 90 times? That's a lot of retakes, isn't it? They shot that over 140 times. What was one thing E.T.'s face modeled after? No one? Albert Einstein? Or did they model it after Marilyn Monroe? Really? E.T.'s face was modeled after Albert Einstein. I don't see it. What was the first novel written on a typewriter? Was it Pride and Prejudice, Moby Dick, or was it Tom Sawyer? It was Tom Sawyer. What did Mary Shelley keep from her dead husband? Did she keep his heart, his hair, or his watch? Please, not his heart. Not his heart. Yep, she kept his heart. Who did Edgar Allan Poe marry? Did he marry his cousin? Did he marry his longtime girlfriend? Or did he marry a widow? Edgar Allan Poe married his cousin. Who invented the word chortle? Was that J.R.R. Tolkien, Lewis Carroll, or was it Charles Dickens? The word chortle was invented by Lewis Carroll. Do you know which novel? The Eiffel Tower was intended to be demolished after how many years? 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years? It was supposed to be demolished after 20 years. How many people do mosquitoes kill each year? Over 1 million? Over 1.5 million? Or over 1.4 million? Are mosquitoes that deadly? Yes, they are. They kill over 1 million people every year. What is the border between Egypt and Sudan called? Is it the Halab Triangle, the Darfur Gap, or the Sinai Strip? The border between Egypt and Sudan is called the Halab Triangle. What is the name of the town in Nebraska with only one person? Is it Only Town, Monowi, or Nowhere, Nebraska? The town with only one resident is Monowi. I wonder if he won the election for mayor. Where did the Battle of Bull Run take place? Manassas, Virginia, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, or Antietam, Maryland? The Battle of Bull Run took place in Manassas, Virginia. What did the original penny say? Did it say nothing? Did it say, "In God we trust"? Or did it say, "Mind your business"? The original penny said, "Mind your business." Bring it back. What 15th century book has never been decoded? The Gutenberg Bible, the Malleus Maleficarum, or the Voynich manuscript? The Voynich manuscript has never been decoded. What is the longest sentence in literature? Is it in Ulysses? Is it in Les Miserables? Or in The Rotters Club? The longest sentence in literature is found in The Rotters Club. What original color were the slippers in The Wizard of Oz? Were they red? Were they gold? Or were they silver? Well, originally they were the color silver because it was shot in black and white, and so it had, you know. How many times did the Beatles use the word love in their songs? 613 times, 544 times, or 431 times? They used the word love 613 times. Where did Michelangelo write poems? Was it in sketchbooks? Did he write them on walls, or did Michelangelo write poems under his paintings? Michelangelo wrote poems in sketchbooks. When was Nintendo founded? Was it founded in 1920, 1900, or 1889? Nintendo was founded in 1889. Why is Facebook's interface blue? Is it because Zuckerberg is colorblind? Is it to match the logo? Or because of its calming effect? Zuckerberg is colorblind. How much potato content do Pringles have? 30% potato, 42% potato, or 50% potato? Wait, Pringles aren't made 100% of potato? 42%. Now I've got some more research to do. What is a popular pizza topping in Sweden? Is it a strawberry, banana, or pineapple? What do they put on pizzas in Sweden? They put bananas on their pizza in Philly. What year was Linda Carter Miss World USA? Was it 1978, 1972, or 1980? When was Wonder Woman Miss World USA? It was 1972. How many times more powerful is the Nile crocodile's bite than the great white shark's bite? 0.05% more? 1.25 times more? Or 2 times more powerful than the great white shark? 1.25 times more powerful than the great white shark. What is the longest country name? Is it the United States of America? Is it the Republic of South Korea or the UK? And what is that full name anyway? The longest country name is the United Kingdom. There's more to it. Why was Disco Elysium the Final Cut banned in Australia? Because of implied sexual violence? Was it because of blood? Or because it used vulgar language? Because of implied sexual violence. What was StarCraft originally seen as? Orcs in Space? Star Wars? Or World of Warcraft? It was Orcs in Space. How long do female mosquitoes live? A week? 2 to 4 weeks? Or 3 months? Pretty short no matter how you look at it, ain't it? Mosquitoes typically live 2 to 4 weeks. What town in Norway makes it illegal to die there? Can you not die in Oslo? Is it legal to pass away in Tromsø? Or is it illegal to die in Longyearbyen? Not allowed to die in Longyearbyen. You have to take it elsewhere. Hey, that's 100 questions. You've done an amazing job. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and share your comments in a score, please. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.